What if I told you that the next viral video you watch might not be filmed with a camera, recorded in a studio, or even created by a human editor? What if it was generated in seconds from nothing more than a simple text prompt? The world of AI video generation is evolving at an unbelievable pace, and one of the most talked about breakthroughs right now is Seedance 2.0 by ByteDance. This isn't just another AI tool, it represents a shift in how videos are imagined, created, edited, and distributed. Today, we're diving deep into what Seedance 2.0 is, how it works, why it matters, and how it could completely transform content creation, marketing, filmmaking, and even social media as we know it. For years, creating high-quality video content required expensive cameras, skilled editors, actors, lighting setups, and hours, sometimes weeks of production time. Even short-form videos demanded planning, shooting, cutting, color grading, sound design, and optimization. But AI has been quietly rewriting the rules. We've already seen text-to-image models change graphic design. We've seen AI voice tools change audio production. Now, with advanced multimodal systems, we are witnessing the rise of true text-to-video generation, and Seedance 2.0 is at the center of this evolution. Seedance 2.0 is designed as a multimodal AI video generator. That means it doesn't just understand text, it can process and combine text, images, audio, and even existing video inputs to generate short, dynamic video clips. Instead of manually editing timelines and layers, users can describe what they want, provide optional reference material, and let the model generate a coherent, stylized video output. This dramatically lowers the barrier to entry for professional-looking video production. At its core, Seedance 2.0 leverages advanced generative AI architectures that combine diffusion-based video modeling with large language model reasoning. The language model interprets the user's prompt, breaking it down into scene elements, actions, style cues, camera movements, lighting descriptions, and emotional tone. Then, the video generation system translates those instructions into moving visual frames, ensuring temporal consistency between frames so the motion appears smooth rather than glitchy or distorted. One of the biggest challenges in AI video generation has always been temporal coherence. Generating a single image is one thing. Generating dozens or hundreds of frames that all maintain character consistency, background stability, and logical motion is far more complex. Early AI video tools often produced flickering objects, melting faces, or inconsistent lighting. Seedance 2.0 reportedly addresses many of these issues by modeling motion dynamics more effectively, learning from large-scale video datasets to understand how objects move in real-world physics. What makes this particularly powerful is the combination of multimodal inputs. Let's say you have a product image and want a short promotional video. Instead of hiring a videographer, you upload the product image, add a prompt like cinematic slow pan, soft studio lighting, luxury atmosphere, subtle background music vibe, and the model generates a short promotional clip. If you provide background audio or voice narration, the system can align visual pacing with the audio cues, creating a synchronized result. For social media creators, this could be revolutionary. Short-form platforms thrive on fast content cycles. Trends change in days, sometimes hours. The ability to generate high-quality short videos quickly means creators can react instantly to trending topics. Instead of filming and editing manually, they can generate concept videos, explainer clips, or stylized storytelling sequences within minutes. From a marketing perspective, Seedance 2.0 opens up scalable ad production. Brands constantly test multiple creatives to see which performs best. Traditionally, creating 5 variations of a video ad required 5 separate editing workflows. With AI video generation, marketers can iterate rapidly changing backgrounds, camera styles, product placements, or emotional tone through prompt adjustments rather than reshoots. This reduces cost, time, and production complexity. Filmmaking and storytelling also stand to benefit. Independent creators often struggle with budget limitations. Visualizing complex scenes like futuristic cities, fantasy environments, or dramatic action sequences requires high production value. AI-generated video can act as a pre-visualization tool. Directors can generate rough scene concepts to pitch ideas, experiment with camera angles, or prototype storyboards in motion rather than static images. However, Seedance 2.0 is not just about speed, it's about creative expansion. AI tools are increasingly becoming creative collaborators rather than mere automation systems. When a creator writes a prompt, the AI interprets it through patterns learned from massive training data. This can sometimes produce unexpected stylistic variations. offering inspiration the creator might not have initially considered. In that sense, AI video models become co-creators, suggesting visual possibilities beyond conventional editing workflows. Another important aspect is accessibility. Professional video production has historically been handicapped by equipment and technical knowledge. AI generation democratizes access. A solo entrepreneur, a student, or a small business owner can now create polished visuals without advanced editing skills. This has implications not just for influencers, but for education, small businesses, NGOs, and emerging markets where production budgets are limited. But with this power comes responsibility. AI-generated video raises serious ethical considerations. Deepfake concerns, misinformation, and synthetic media manipulation are real risks. As these tools become more advanced, distinguishing between real footage and AI-generated content may become increasingly difficult. This makes transparency, watermarking, and responsible deployment critical components of the ecosystem. Another question is originality. Since AI models are trained on massive datasets, debates continue around intellectual property and creative ownership. If a model generates a scene in a particular cinematic style, who owns the result? The user? The company? And how do we ensure that AI-generated content does not replicate copyrighted material too closely? These legal and ethical frameworks are still evolving. Technically speaking, models like Seedance 2.0 represent significant computational achievement. Video generation requires enormous GPU resources, optimized memory management, and advanced parallel processing. Each second of video may involve generating dozens of frames at high resolution, each influenced by complex prompt embeddings. Behind the scenes, distributed training pipelines and large-scale data ingestion systems enable such performance. Performance optimization is another key factor. For real-world adoption, generation speed matters. If it takes hours to generate a 10-second clip, usability declines. Therefore, engineering improvements likely focus on reducing inference time while maintaining visual fidelity, compression techniques, model pruning, and architecture. Efficiency improvements play crucial roles in delivering fast results to users. We also need to consider competition. The AI video space is rapidly becoming crowded. Several tech giants and startups are developing text-to-video systems. The differentiation often comes down to output quality, ease of use, cost efficiency, integration with existing platforms, and creative control. Since ByteDance operates massive, short video platforms globally, integrating Seedance 2.0 into content ecosystems could provide a major distribution advantage. Imagine a future where creators inside a short video app can tap a generate button, type a concept, and instantly produce a polished clip ready to post that reduces friction dramatically. It also changes the nature of creativity from capturing reality to designing digital experiences on demand. There's also a data advantage. Companies operating large video platforms have access to enormous amounts of real-world video data. This can improve motion modeling, cultural nuance, trend recognition, and stylistic diversity. Training on diverse datasets allows AI models to better understand lighting variations, camera movements, human gestures, and environmental physics. Looking ahead, we can expect improvements in resolution, duration, and interactivity. Today's AI video clips may be short, around 10 to 20 seconds, but as model efficiency improves, longer narrative sequences could become feasible. Interactive AI-generated video experiences, where viewers influence the storyline in real time, may also emerge. Another area of growth is personalization. Imagine AI-generated ads tailored specifically to individual viewers. Same product, different environment, different character representation, different emotional tone generated dynamically. This level of personalization could significantly increase engagement metrics while raising new privacy considerations. For educators, AI video generation can simplify complex concepts visually. Instead of static slides, teachers can generate animated demonstrations of scientific principles, historical reconstructions, or mathematical visualizations. This can enhance learning engagement, particularly in digital classrooms. For businesses, internal training materials can be created faster. Instead of hiring production teams for onboarding videos, companies could generate customized visual modules aligned with their branding and policies. This reduces operational cost and increases scalability. From a creative standpoint, hybrid workflows may become the norm. Human editors might use AI-generated base clips and refine them with professional editing tools. Rather than replacing editors, AI becomes a productivity multiplier, handling rough drafts while humans focus on storytelling nuance and emotional impact. It's also worth Noting that user experience design will determine mainstream adoption, even the most powerful AI model can fail if the interface is complex. Simplicity, intuitive prompt assistance, style presets, and real-time previews can make or break the product's success. We should also consider cultural impact. As AI-generated visuals flood social media, aesthetic standards may shift. Audiences may grow accustomed to hyper-stylized, cinematic visuals in everyday content. This could redefine what normal content looks like and raise expectations across platforms. There is also the economic dimension. If AI drastically reduces production costs, competition increases, more creators can enter the market. While this democratizes opportunity, it also intensifies competition for attention. In a world where everyone can generate high-quality visuals, storytelling, originality, and authenticity become even more critical differentiators. One cannot ignore the environmental cost either. Training and running large generative models consumes significant energy. As adoption grows, sustainability considerations will become more prominent. Efficient hardware, green energy data centers, and optimized algorithms will be essential to mitigate environmental impact. Security is another angle. Safeguards must prevent malicious use, including generating harmful or misleading content. Responsible AI governance frameworks, content moderation layers, and user verification systems will likely evolve alongside these technologies. Ultimately, Seedance 2.0 represents more than a product launch. It symbolizes a broader transition from traditional content production to AI-augmented creativity. We are entering an era where imagination translates into motion almost instantly. The line between idea and execution is shrinking. For creators watching this shift, the message is clear: adaptation is key. Those who learn to collaborate with AI tools will gain a competitive edge. Prompt engineering may become as important as camera skills once were. Understanding how to guide AI effectively will define the next generation of digital creators. For businesses early, experimentation can unlock efficiency and innovation. Testing AI-generated campaigns, internal content, or social media experiments now could position brands ahead of competitors. For developers and technologists, the challenge is to refine these systems responsibly, improving realism while embedding ethical safeguards. Balancing innovation with accountability will determine public trust. As we conclude, it's important to remember that technology alone does not define impact. How we use it does. Seedance 2.0 and similar AI video systems offer extraordinary potential. They can democratize storytelling, empower small creators, accelerate marketing innovation, and redefine digital expression. But they also demand thoughtful use, transparency, and ethical awareness. We are witnessing the beginning of a new creative era, one where ideas can become cinematic experiences within seconds. Whether you are a content creator, marketer, filmmaker, entrepreneur, or simply a tech enthusiast, this shift will affect you. The future of video is no longer limited by cameras and editing software. It is being reshaped by intelligent systems capable of turning imagination into motion. And this is only the beginning. As models improve, outputs will become longer, sharper, more interactive, and more indistinguishable from reality. The creative landscape will continue to evolve faster than ever before. If you want to stay ahead, now is the time to explore, experiment, and understand how AI video generation works. Because in the near future, the most powerful production studio might not be a physical space filled with lights and cameras. It might simply be a prompt box and the intelligence behind it.